Come at me, and you'll see I'm more than meets the eye. You think that you'll break me, you're gonna find in time you're standing too close to a flame that's burning hotter than the sun in the middle of July. Sending out your army, but you still can't win. Listen up, pretty boy, cause you know I'm gonna fly. Sorry about that. Hey guys, how's it going? It's I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a Veve Omi update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love y'all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. And before we get started, we got at Hey David Don and at King Mavs Forever on Twitter. Standoff Chart and King Mavs on the Veve app. Also, Chavy Cat 5 you need to follow. Kobe Collectibles and Omi Player 1 on the YouTube that you totally need to follow and subscribe to as well. Powers of X number 1 on the freezer handle and Kobe Collects on the fridge handle. We got Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Golden Assets, Puddin' Cheeks, Veve Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy of Bermuda, Sody Pop Media on the YouTube at EQ_crypto, at Wet Wizard Veve, and Gario at 1234CA3 on the Twitter. DerekBrad.com/pages/Veve-photography, AfroDroidLegends.com, UStayGlassy.store, WoundedWarriorProject.org, and AffinityHypnotherapy.com.au for places to spend money or donate money, or if you want to help, or if you want help. Charles Merkel, I'm guessing on the YouTube, and then you got Veve Vibes over there on the YouTube also. Wow, that took some time. All right. There is a Veve app update. I updated the app. I really can't figure out what it is yet. It seems to me that the update is something probably having to do with the showroom. I don't think it's comics. If it was comics in the showroom, I would have definitely heard about it. I would have heard, oh my god, comics in the showroom, comics in the show. Like it would have been chaos. The comics would have gone through the roof. So I don't think it was that yet. But like I said, I haven't gotten to. I only got to YouTube. I only got to a couple of YouTube comments. I just woke up like 20 minutes ago, so that's probably why. But there is an update. I did update it. I can't tell if it has anything to do with the market because the market is now closed. There was, but there was some other things that I did notice. Like yesterday, somebody said that they got a Secret Rare Captain America for $4,900, and I was like, wow. And right now, for me, I mean, I looked just before, and it's at like $6,200 or whatever's in the thumbnail, and was the Todd was at like $10,000 at like 11.5 now. Steamboat Willie was at like 1,000 at 11.50. So they are slowly, we shot up here, we did dip, and we're slowly rising back. I believe that we will rise back even further after this market closing. Again, the market, every time the market closes for any period of time, regardless of what it is, usually goes up. I know we had like at least 2 point something million gems be bought yesterday, which again is a ton. So let me go and do the review your email. Okay, hang on. Why is it saying to review my email? Is somebody trying to hack me? I will go ape over someone. Verizon notification. Oh, I got an Earth2 bid. But yes, that is correct. Okay. Puddin' Cheeks, who's up on here, always comes out with these really cool things. These really cool posts, but I don't see his recent one. The recent one is the recent one was it was yesterday where we had about over 2 million gems bought in the app. Again, I expect that to increase a lot. And again, right now the gems have been going into the app, and there hasn't really been any. There hasn't been any major announcement. It's just been like the Spider-Man comic, which is fine. The common comic from the first, from Monday or Sunday, I think it was Monday has been great. It went up to like $20-something yesterday. So maybe a couple of people are starting to like these. Maybe a couple of people just think commons in general, like, hey, maybe the powers of X. I bought a couple Tales of Suspense 52 common just to flip. I'm not keeping them long term. I just bought them to flip. I got them at 46. They're at 50 now. So even if I sold now at 50, I'd lose money. So I'm gonna wait until they go up a bit. But yeah, okay, it's not anything that I'm doing for. It's not anything I'm doing for like a long term. Yo, this is great. I just specifically got them to flip. The Tales of Suspense number 57, that first appearance of Hawkeye. I do like that one. You know, I got it at like 650. It's at over 1,000 now, and yeah, I thought about flipping, a couple $100, but I might do that. Oh, also, the ultra rare Harley Quinn from season 2 or series 2 from Harley Quinn Red, Black, and White. It is that reached $1,500, which I completely did not expect that to, but it did. So Ray Fixie does not have to eat anything, like he said he would if that wasn't $1,500 sometime in January. So like I said, I thought that was pretty cool. Also, it's snowing out on Long Island. That is not fun. I haven't even gone outside yet. Like I said, just woke up. But I will. I'll shower. I'll get Taco Bell. I'll finally watch that episode of not Mandalorian, of Boba Fett. I can't wait for that. And then I'll go to the gym later. It's gonna be a good day. Gonna be a good day. So yeah, let's go to some comments real quick. We got Robo says, "Hey fam, hey, first one on the stream. You are hoot hoot. Veve vibes, what's going on? Hey, you're on my wall. Yes, I am. I'm renting out my wall space now because the fridge is too. I got Charles Merkel there. That's the lap. Like, if you want to be on the fridge, it's got to be like. I have because there's it takes me so long to go through it. I can't anymore unless it's like a ultra rare alligator Loki. So yeah. Zamel says, "It's me, Randy." Rubs hands. What's up? Veve Vibe says, "Had to buy 12 more common alligator Loki to secure my spot on the wall for the next 6 months." Wait, did you really? Wow. I mean, if you pay in advance, give me 12. Veve Vibes, you give me 12 common alligator Lokis right now, I'll actually give you the wall for not only this month, from January through February 20th, because you already paid for that. What do I even have yet? Yeah, Veve Vibes. Well, I would do so that'd be 12 alligators. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. I would give you 8 months. 8 months. If you send me 12 now, I'll give you to make. Yeah, October 20th. Veve Vibes. If you wanted to do that, like I said, I'll give you 8 months. Go to October 20th if you want to pay in advance. Pay in advance. You get more months. Zarnella says, "I just heard what I said." Ugantashi says, "Let's go." Ugantashi says, "Would you consider selling Elsa and Spidey Rare for Superman?" No. I mean, Superman was down. I mean, he was at like 8 point something K and was down to like what, 6, 7. Not a bad time to buy him. But selling a Disney Golden Moment and then a Spider-Man, if it is rare, I don't think I would do that. I do not think I would. Ben Robinson's Omi is trading at 0.008. Yo, no, it's not. Get the fudge out of here. I haven't checked it. I typically don't check it. Because I got you guys to check it for me. Okay. Okay. All right, Veve just tweeted that. Oh, Veve tweeted. All right, so apparently there's a 0.0078. 5123, which is fine. Got a decent amount of volume, at least for the next couple of buy orders. Let's take a look at the CoinGecko. Yeah, $10 million in the last 24 hours of trading volume, so it's not bad. Not bad. Could be worse. Wes says, "Randy, the alligator Chavez." Maybe that's what my wrestling name would be. I don't know. Andrew Chang says, "You the GOAT. Got me into Veve, and now I got me and my brother to get some Omi." Yo, good grats, guys. Congrats. Rose says, "Not on Bitforex, though." At Ben Robinson, "That's where the big sell walls keep coming in." Yeah. For now. Like, am I, am I Davy Jones talking to, the Commodore or whatever for the new, Royal British Navy? I was like, "This is our ship, and I'm in charge." And Davy Jones was like, "For now." Like, there's big sell walls on there for now. They will be eaten up 100. Well, I mean, again, Bitforex is about to lose all the trading volume. Bitforex is about to never be used again. Mason Price says, "I saw 200 mint Harley Quinn for $8.99, but I had just spent 1.2K on one, so I didn't have the gems. Rip, yeah. I feel ya. Happens. Veve Vibe says they updated the auction system, so it's only one day. It's oh, okay. So that's the thing where if they were going to update, excuse me, the auctions like, and I know I get it. It's like, hey, here's the auction update, or here's the normal stuff, and then there's a button right there for you to press for auction. And I feel like I never remember to press that. I just never remember to go and say, oh, well, it's for auction. And also, you know, eBay has like stuff for 7 days. eBay has stuff for like 10 days. So for them to shorten it from 3 days to 1 day, I actually don't like. I actually, you know, for bigger ticket items, let's say, you know, especially for people that get paid, you know, weekly or bi-weekly, let's say they don't have the funds. And they can't put it in, and it takes them a little while because they can only put in a certain amount of funds each day. That is I really hope they change that, because things will sell for a lot more if they have 7-day auctions or 10-day auctions. Like that would be, yeah. Like, and also something else that I think is going to happen. Like, let's say you have somebody like Johnny Dunn. We have somebody maybe like Gail or Dan Chabel, somebody that goes and they have a lot of followers. Let's say me, I only have like 700 followers, give or take. Or let's say somebody has like 5 followers and they really want that reach. I think what you're going to start to see is you're going to start to see people do consignments where they say, okay, listen, you know, nobody's going to see your stuff if you put it on there, but give me the stuff as I have 1,000 or 2,000 followers, whatever. Like, give it to Ray Fixie. He'll sell it for you on like a 7 or 10 day auction. You have time to build that hype. You have time to be able to go again if you want to put it for auction for 24 hours, 100% your prerogative. But if you have that extra time for hype, someone can make a video about it. Like, so they say like, hey, let's say if I have a couple thousand followers on there, so it's like, hey, I want you to consign it for me. Okay, cool. Hey guys, I'm doing this thing for Superman. You know, it's this special number, and I'll make a video about all the things I'm consigning for. This, and this, why it's important, why it's good, why I'm by myself. And then, you know, I get 10% of the proceeds, and the rest goes to him, or something like that. Again, that's usually how consigns work. I mean, I don't think I would take 10% of Superman. It's like 800 gems. I don't know if I would do that. But we would figure out something, and you know, I'd take a percentage, and yeah, that's what I would do. Or that's what I think you're going to start to see happening, especially with only the 1 day auctions. If they're only 1 day, like, my God, man. I might make a video about that at some point as well, because that's too slow. It's too low. Anyway, Ben Robin says Arrow, it was a Sendex about 30 minutes ago. Robert Stennis says collectible sets now show a badge if you have the full set. Really? I mean, they always showed like that little ribbon. They always. Oh my God. Oh, yeah, an update for Earth-2. All right, sorry about that. Tier 3 jewels have been released. Oh my God. They just released Tier 2 jewels the other day. Sorry if you're not here for Earth-2, but it's a crazy update. I take this opportunity to note that Tier 2 land was always going to spawn jewels at a reduced rate, as a target of Tier 2 land was players who wanted to spend less but still join the player base. Oh, that's so cool. Apologize for the mistakes and would like to make clear that Tier 2 land spawns jewels at a significantly reduced rate. Okay, that makes a lot of sense, but I'm so glad that they do. Straight fire! Straight fire. Okay, alright, so Earth-2 to the moon! Let's see if they have the things. Alright, full sets. Okay, I don't see a badge. I just see the ribbon, which is fine. It's fine, you know. But they've always had the ribbon. Yeah, there's no badge for like the Marvel Mighties, or no badge for like the Thors or the Storms. Yeah. Alright. Taco says Superman should be going to 8K any day now. I mean, he was already, so yeah, he'll probably go back there again. Veve Vibes agrees. Justin says Joker is slept on. I mean, he was at 1,600, which is like all-time high, so I thought Harley Quinn was the better one. the first appearance. Again, not that Harley Quinn will outperform Joker. I just thought that Harley Quinn had a lot more room to grow because she was down so much. Again, she wasn't even $1,000. It was like, oh, right, Joker's 1,600. You know, Harley Quinn should be like 1,200. But I do like both of them. I really do. I feel like I'm that meme where it's like, oh, should I do it? You know, I really want to do this, but then my darker side says, do it. But yeah, Joker will continue to rise. Roble says, awesome, Ben Robinson. I'm too anxious for exchanges. The sell walls on Bitforex so annoying and consistent. They are. And Dr. Profit has been consistently trying to buy them up. He's like, yeah, I'm trying to buy them up, but these people still have these sell walls. And then Rodriguez says, would you sell grails to stack up on other items? I think it makes more sense to have multiples of one item than just one. I like stacking. I have over 100 common alligator Loki, and I've got a bunch of secret rare and yeah, things that you stack are things to stack. In my opinion, are oh god, hiccups. It gives you like a multiplier. Like when something goes up $10, well, if you have 10 of it, well, you actually made $100. So it's okay. That's pretty good. It's pretty nice. I do think DC is probably a little bit better to stack than oh my god, the hiccups, stack than Marvel or Disney. Okay, sorry, hiccup like 6 times in a row and did not want to do that anymore. Because again, you got that huge fee for Marvel that you're paying on each one. So I think that yeah, DC is probably a little bit better to stack, right meow. But I don't know if I would sell grails for that. I just selling grails are just kind of a big no-no. DC says tipped you 200,000 Omi. Really? Why? Wallet? Sometimes it takes a minute. 10:36. It should have by now if you did it that long ago. Yeah, if you did it that long ago, it probably should have been here by now. Oh, if you did it from Bitforex, that's going to take a while. Just advise DC. If you did it from Trust Wallet, it should be there. But if you did it from Bitforex, that will take like an hour or hours. Yeah. But thank you so much. Like, did you really tip me on 200,000 Omi? There's no way. DC, that's so much. That is so much. Like, that is 200,000 times 0.0078. That's a lot of money. No, you didn't. DC, no, there's no way. That's so much. Oh my god. Wow. If you did, like, holy whack. Also be advised, if you did that on Bitforex, one, it's going to take a while, and two, that's going to, they might ask you for like hey, there's an unfamiliar address, we need your signature or something, because that happened the other day. Holy whack. If I'm remembering correctly, if I go to my channel, I go to my videos. Also, everyone, while I'm checking this, if y'all could smash that like button like I just did, that would be great. It's a free way to help support the channel. Yeah, that'd be super fantastic. But if you want to tip me an Omi, 47. I just want to make sure that I'm doing this right here. Yeah, that would be for my Omi wallet. Again, I'll keep you posted on that, DC. John says, what is gonna 10x first, Steamboat or Omi? Probably Omi. General 69 says, but again, I love Steamboat. General 69 says, hopefully the latter half of the stream isn't all how much to wear, hat, shirt, etc., and fridge renewals again. Yeah, that yesterday everyone was just going in and they were just yeah, and they were asking me like, oh hey, yeah, Kobe Collects was asking, oh hey, how much for that sliver? Can I advertise up there? How much for the gap? It's like, what? And then people are like, hey, can you how much to wear a shirt for a week? How much to wear well, I'm glad they didn't ask for the shirt back. Like, yeah, how much for wear the shirt for the week and then send it back. No, it was just how much to wear a shirt or a hat for like a month. That was insane. That was nuts. Hang on, I think Pro the Doge just did something. And it might be some good news. I will take a look. See. Oh God, where was it? Released. Oh, okay. So David Goldstein obviously is all in on Omi, which is great. And then some, yeah, and then Slum Doge Millionaire just he put in about 37,000 onto the app. Moving on. Justin says, I enjoy the snow since I'm a recluse. I mean, oh my God, it's bright too. I hate it when that happens. Henry Weigel says, common Ben Riley Spider or common Season 1 Spidey. The Ben Riley only has 5,000 editions. It's a good point. That's a really good point. It has so much less editions, that 27,000 less editions. And Ben Riley's great. You know, I have the set. I love him. But, you know, what's going to go up further or hard? I mean, I think the common would go up first, and then as the difference gets big, I think they'll go for Ben Riley. So I think the common will go up first. Yeah, Matt says Taco Bell, then gym. Sounds like my kind of a pre-workout. Kelly Harper says, morning, Randy. Love the content. Thank you so much, Kelly Harper. Justin says, did you get my Loki? Yes, I believe I did, Justin. Is your name Sheeple? I think. Hang on. Sheepdog, I think, right? Sheepdog? I think I don't know why I said Sheeple. But yeah, I think it is the Sheepdog. Veve Vibe says, how about 15 more for the year? Okay, Veve Vibes. 15 alligator Loki common. That would be normally, let's say that'd be about 7 months. And you already put in 1 month, so that'd be 8. But yeah, 15 alligator Loki, and your renewal would then be January 20th, 2023. January 20th, 2023. I'll put that in there once I get the Lokis. And then yeah. So you pay for 8 months, and you get a year. You get like a 50% increase because you did it for 1 month and 50. Yeah, so that'll work. General 69 says, love these dummies constantly selling at 0.008. They're going to be pissed once it goes to a penny and beyond. I think it might be, yeah. I think it is just some of the whales trying to keep the price down. Brash Paradox says, Marvel Mighties are slept on. I do like, I have all of them. I do like them. And if they get gamified, that's going to be huge if they get gamified. That's going to be ridiculous. Mac Genzi says, DM me your address. I'll buy you a heater. Much love from Belgium. Thanks again for everything. No, it's fine. If I really, really, really wanted to, I just turn the oven on and open up the thing. You know, it's okay. But thank you, though. I appreciate it. I appreciate the sentiment. My alligator Lokis keep me warm. They're cold-blooded, so they would actually not keep me warm. They would not. They would be... yeah, they would not be cold-blooded, or they would not keep me warm. But I feel like they do. So the Marvel Mighties I really enjoy as well. And yeah, if they're gamified, they're gonna go to the moon. Oh, David Productions says, hey Rands, I have 1,900 gems. What should I get in your opinion? I guess we get 2 Harley Quinn first appearances. You could probably get if you can get a common Spider-Man, you might be able to do that. Or not a common. You can get a rare Spider-Man. I'll definitely do that. If you can't get the rare, because maybe that's 2K, then I'll get a common Spider-Man, or common or an uncommon, like Ultra Alligator Loki. I mean, you could get a Wonder Woman for that also. I think for 1,900. I think Wonder Woman's probably pretty good. Either 2 first appearance Harley Quinn, or a first appearance Wonder Woman, and then maybe like common Alligator Loki, something like that. Or like even like if you have something that you have like $100 left, get like a Mr. Fantastic, get a thing, you know, get a Invisible Woman, the Marvel Mighties one. Yeah, that'd be good. Find Your Stay says there's a vote going on in Bitforex. It's a knockout voting thing. Omi is in the finals. Everyone should go and vote. It takes 3 seconds. Could be a nice little boost for Omi. It just might be the next best thing, but not quite me. Yeah, I was like, yeah. Jericho says, "What's up, Randy? What's going on, Jericho?" ML says, "Still have the Spider-Man number 14 secret rare." No, I don't know if I ever have that. If I ever had that. Find Your Stay says that's a vote thing. John says, "I feel like Veve is going to 2 to 4x, etc. much quicker than Omi. Only reason I don't like buying is 1 gem equals €1 instead of $1. Yeah, that sucks." But yeah, you're probably right. Veve NFTs will probably 2x before Omi does, and maybe they 4x, maybe 2 to 3x. But Omi will 10x quicker, and it will 20x quicker. And again, that's just my theory on things. Tom says, "Hey Randy, someone told me to ask you about joining the Holy Trinity Discord if I had some blue chips. I only heard about it today. If you have either a secret rare Spider-Man or a Todd Batman or a Superman, you can join. Message me on Twitter. Just say like, hey, I have this. I'll message you the link. I got back to one last night, and they had messaged me like a few days ago, so I really do apologize. It's just get a lot of messages, but I will send that eventually. Yeah. Veve Vibes says Joker is being slept on. There are nearly 60,000 total mints of different Batman, not including the Batman Who Laughs, which is another 17,000. There are only 11,000 Jokers on all of Veve. Real Bat fans want both. It's a good point. It will. And, that first appearance Joker. Scabby says, "I'm looking to trade 2 of my Waltz plus a Todd for some golden moments. Oh, and some golden moments for a secret rare Spidey. I think it's a good idea. I own 4 Waltz. Wow, multiple Todds and multiple golden moments. I mean, if you have multiple of them, and I mean, if you want to do that, like for the coin flip on which ones go moon higher, I don't know. But yeah, if you go and do that, and you want that social capital, and before Spider-Man really takes off, in the next couple months, yeah, it's not a terrible idea. I mean, if you have the rest to spare, like if you were going to give up everything and just wanted that for that, and you just wanted it for the flip, I'd say like probably not. It's a big risk. But if you don't really care about the flip, if you have others left, to replace the ones that you're selling, and you just want this, and it's like, hey, I'm not going to sell, or let's say you want it because that's going to like 500K this year, maybe $1 million, I don't know, and you also want to be a part of that club of 1,000. Yeah, I think that's fine. Cloud Check says, "Morning, Randy." What's up, Cloud Check? Also, be advised, guys, it is 2 minutes to drop time. Why didn't nobody tell me about this? Why didn't nobody tell me? Okay, all right, we got 2 minutes. Maybe not even. Start collecting. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right, 1:16. All right, Dashy, we're good. Getting that luck. All right. Maybe Vibes is at Scabby. Maybe wait for a time when the Waltz are up and the Secret Spidey is down for the best deal. Curious what Randy says. I think Spidey is down. I don't know if Walt is down also, but I think Spidey is down. Tan Superman's Veve Vibes, really great point about the Jokers. It is a great point. That's why Veve Vibes is on the wall. All right, 50 seconds, people. All right, anyone you might know want to trade Omi for a Secret Rare Fantastic Four? I can ask, because it is a 3-digit mint number, and that is a grail. But again, I'll ask. Just message me on Twitter. Chris McConstable, the Joker was at 2,300 last week. Really? Okay, so yeah, and the Joker's a pretty good bet right now. All right, 26 seconds. Morning, LOL, morning DCDC. Moron. Oh, call me a moron. Oh, okay, so you didn't send me the 200,000. How dare you? How dare you tease my emotions like that? 15 seconds. All right, let us go. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time up. I missed it. Unable to reserve a collectible. Our systems are under a heavy load. Allocated to other users. I will try again in a couple minutes. Kristen Conswell says the only reason I don't like stacking is a lack of liquidity. There's essentially no way to liquidate in a short period of time. One grail, yeah, but yeah, one grail is better than a stack. Yeah, I mean for the most part, it probably is. Um, but I that's a good. I mean, again, that's for liquidity. For liquidity reasons, you are correct. The vibes of that Tan Superman. Dick Sprang the Joker is getting overlooked too. Half the mints of Jim Lee, rare, part of the same set, and it's priced at 800 gems versus 2,000 of Jim Lee. My opinion should be closer to 1.2k. Okay, fair point. Fair point. DCDC says this guy doesn't have 100 million OMI for sure. You're correct. I have over 125 million OMI. Cash in, cash out says, what do you think of Mermicorns? What do I think of Mermicorns? They're fine. I mean, I think there's other things, probably better things to get, the Mermicornos or the Unicornos, but you know, they have their place. You know, they'll probably grow steadily. Cloud Shack's at 200,000. Yeah, no, apparently it was false. Apparently it was not. It was a lie. Does it say signature? Signature for what? I'm not sure. Not sure what you mean by signature. No. Zarnelli says, wow. Auto Yellow says, why WOMI is uptrending more than OMI. It always does. I'm not sure why. MLB says you need to update the app, then you will see the badges. Again, if the badges are just the like the ribbon yellow circle things, that was there before, and then they took it away. So I think that's there. If it's there now again, maybe that's just my mind thinking that, okay, it's just there now. Zero says nice. Randy might need to have a mod or two in here to regulate troll comments. I probably should. Yeah, Justin Sheepdog, huzzah. Tan Superman, G's. Case officer, VV Vibes. VV Vibes says, it's a deal, sir. I'm going to wait for the market to open to buy 3 more common Lokis. Okay, sir. In which case, I will put you as January of 2023. VV Vibes renewal. Save. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Mac Genzi saying, DM me your address. I'll buy your heater. All right, thank you for the super chat, but no, I don't need a heater. We're fine. We're fine. Wolfie says, why invest in OMI instead of collectibles? Well, I do both, but I do invest more into OMI, just because it's a, what do you call it? I think it'll go up a lot faster. Even though that collectibles will obviously still moon, I think OMI will go up a lot faster. DCDC. I guess when I put DCDC ECW in timeout, it deleted all of his comments. I didn't delete all of them. Cloud is going to drop in 5 minutes. Alex Getsky says, hey, Randy, should I sell R2D2 to get a Todd? R2D2 would be more valuable than Todd. I think they might have some dogfight. You're probably going to want to get the Todd, in my opinion. Again, I love Star Wars. You're probably going to want to get the Todd. Just my opinion. I got Asaya with a super chat saying, my uncommon Mickey whistle at $1,500 floor. Randy, would you buy for 1K worth of OMI? I wouldn't, but somebody might. Somebody might be like, oh, yeah, 30% off. Yeah, somebody might do that. Again, I wouldn't, but somebody might. No, what was I? Rare Spider-Man and Wally? Rare Spider-Man. Philic. Where my Curry asks, is Alligator Loki his first appearance of Loki? Yes, he is. Or first appearance of Alligator Loki, as if we get a Loki collectible, that would also be first appearance. I think if we get an actual Loki, Laufeyson collectible that, like Tom Hiddleston, I think that would be a first appearance because it is a different Loki. So it probably would. Now, the reason why why the statue of Captain America isn't a first appearance is because, well, they had Steve Rogers. They had all of those, and he's not even a first edition because we have all of those other Captain Americas, which were first appearances, and I don't know if any of them were first edition either. But it's not, but like we have, okay, so Peter Parker Spider-Man's a first appearance, and Ben Reilly's a first appearance, which, again, if there's anyone to not give a first appearance to, might have been him, because he is Peter Parker. Like, he's an exact clone. He takes his Uncle Ben's name and his Aunt May's maiden name, and which was Riley, so he becomes Ben Riley. But yeah, he's an exact clone, but he's a first appearance also, and so is Zombie Hunter Spider-Man is also a first appearance. So yes, if we do get a normal statue of Loki, that will be a first appearance. If it's not, then that's something completely wrong, but it should be, yes. Nerd Shaman says, "Morning, Randy. Let's get this comic." I didn't get it. Beaker says, "We all know what is Sport at Yacht Club. There's a Discord for Superman hodlers. Having clubs like these could be great. It could." Cloudjack says, "You still have him. Bought one around 8K. Do you have a price target?" I think he'll be 30K at some point, but I sold them all now. Olfie says, "Why do you have no health? Heat?" Oh, no, I do. I do have heat. It's just in the kitchen, or I'm right by the door, and the heat, the radiators are over there. It's just, get the draft. Oh, Z-Spill and Anthony, they got him. Get one. Oh, Anthony's first one. Nice. Big A says, "Past 2 days, I get that heavy loaded message. Another L. 31 L's in a row. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. It'll turn around now. I'm sure it'll turn around for you." Scabby says, "Thanks for sharing your thoughts. I hope you have a great day. Alligator Loki Long Island Squad. Woo." BB Vibes says, "Stacking equals higher profits, but longer to liquidate. It's a trade-off." Yeah, it is a trade-off. Good point. Rare Grind Beat says, "It seems Rare Comics the best bang for buck in MCPs." They might be. A lot of the comics I feel like are slept on. Nerd Shaman says, "Please smash that like button for Andy." Oh, why, thank you. He says, have a gate and I want to stake. Should I just move my tokens over to the Omi wallet? Yeah, probably. That's fine. I have several million in there as well. Ooh, Jackal got one. Fried Food Rocks says, "When you go to your collectibles, what does the percentage mean next to your gem value in the Veve app?" I think that means that they have to update your collectibles. Wait, hang on. I don't have a percentage. Let me read that again real quick, because I think I know what you're talking about. Gem value in the Veve app. Yeah, I don't have a percentage over here. Yeah, even in my collectibles, I don't have a. Does it see all? Oh, maybe that's an update too. Because when I used to go to my collectibles, it used to just bring me to a thing, but now when I go to my collectibles, it says, "Oh, there's a showroom," and then there's this. So not 100% sure. But it used to be where they had like a percentage and it was down a certain amount because they still had it as not the floor. There's like, oh, they put it at the, as like the original retail price, and if you paid over that, it's like, oh, well, your collectibles are worth, you lost a lot of value. It was really stupid. But I think they changed that. I think they just adjusted it. Moving on. Tyler says, "I'd quit my job to be a mod." It wouldn't pay. I can't pay right now. Superman says, "Buying a couple of Supermans on that dip was a good deal." Oh, 5.7K. Nice. Aside with that $5 super chat saying, "My uncommon Mickey whistle at $1,500 floor. Randy, would you buy for 1K with Omi?" Again, I wouldn't, but somebody might, because that's probably a decent deal. Anthony R got a common. Justin be laughing. Robo says, "At Alex, Todd might be better in the future. Everyone will want the first Veve." Yeah, I would. Veve Vibe says, "What muscle group you working out today, Randy?" I'm doing some back and biceps. Motiva Productions, "What do you think Rare Spider-Man will reach for the summer?" 5,000? 8,000? There's a lot of them, but yeah, maybe a decent amount. Peter VDB says, "What's up?" Evie Vibe says, "Randy is the gym leader hitting the weights and occasionally has a slap trainers from Pallet Town." Gregorio McCallie says, "Thoughts on Nightwing versus Becky Batman?" So I like, what would I rather have, like, if I didn't care about money? Nightwing. Nightwing's just cool. I'd rather have Nightwing than most of the Batman. It's just that Becky's from that first set, and everyone's gonna want him or her. Everyone's gonna want the Becky Batman. Now, most people are gonna want the Nightwing also, but it is in that fourth set. Is like, and that he makes that set. That fourth set is made specifically by Nightwing. He's great, and but yeah, I'd probably rather have the Becky just because it's that first set. People are gonna want it. But again, that it is really close. It is, kind of 50-50. Jackal's price prediction on Marvel #1. I mean, it has reached 100,000, or I don't know, like 400,000, 500,000. Puddin' Cheek says, Randy out here hustling on a wonderful Thursday. It is a good time. Every day above ground is a blessing. Moving on. Fried Food Rock says, click see all collectibles. I did, and it didn't, hang on. If I go to collectibles, and then I click the see all collectibles. Oh, mother flapper. Okay, I was clicking the other thing. Oh yeah, so the percentage, I say, is it's down 79%. Means that, as I bought the 16 alligator Lokis, that definitely has something to do with the fact that, oh, hey, you know what? They were, I think, I don't know how much were they? Like $400, $200, $250, whatever they were. Like $250, because I bought them at, a lot of them at $800 and whatever. It says that my net worth is down 80% because I have bought here, but they're only worth this, and they only think that is worth $250. So yeah, that does need to change because it's wrong. Yeah. Moving on. Damon says, should I invest in Omi or NFTs? Whatever you want, whatever gives you more pleasure. But most of my stuff now, NFTs. Had I put all my money into NFTs last year, I'd have over $10 million right now. But because I put most of it into Omi, I have a little over $1 million, and it's still good. It's still great, but I would have had more had I done that. But that being said, Veve collectibles have rocketed, and Omi's kind of stayed relatively the same. It has gone up since I bought, obviously, but it's about to take off, rocket ship to the moon. Again, not in the next week or so, maybe in the next several weeks. I read that. And Chavez says, I got some weird message that said your device doesn't meet our security requirements. Yeah, either update the app or uninstall and reinstall, or just X out of the app and then go back in, and then it might afterwards. Arm says Veve app update, bidding improved. I don't know if it's really improved. It's only 24 hours. Puddin' Cheek says, if you click on show all collectibles, still have. I did see that. I was clicking on the little triangle before, but I did that. I'm good. Vampire says, after the web app is up, do you think it would be safer to have a second account for your phone to rent your NFTs when you go out? Hate to worry about losing my phone. Yeah, if you want to, probably fine. Yeah. Yeah, I think this should be okay. Cutie Raid says, yo, Randy, got no toast. What up? C Spills says, Taco Bell. Flash says, missed your thoughts on. I am so sorry. I know yesterday. Sorry, would you mind repeating? Thanks. Swept a sub. Oh, number 120. Nice. I think that a lot of people are buying Ultraman just to sell. They not collecting because they like. Yo, when Asia gets in, it's gonna be crazy, and it might. Right? It might. Localization happens. China and Japan. Even if most of the people that get in from them don't like Ultraman, they could care less. They couldn't care less. Then, well, even if that happens, all it takes is a small amount for people hey, I want this. Price to go up, but yeah, I kind of see a lot of sell walls because everyone's buying just to flip, which again is fine, but when people buy Todd, or when people buy when I buy alligator Lokis, I'm not flipping those. When I buy Pokemon, I'm not flipping those. I'm going to buy and just again, will I eventually flip everything else? Sure. Or most things. But yeah, I'm not gonna. Everyone seems like they're buying not because they like it, it's because it's just a flip. So I do think that it might not be that good of an idea. Considering that I've had several people from Asia be on here and be like, yeah, it's really not that big. But again, 1% of them think it's big. Can go moon. Andrew Chang's got my first rebound. Is this comic a sell or a buy? Sleeping Comic says it was a sell. Went in on comics and crypto and didn't see anything. Well, they said the first issue of this was a sell, so I imagine the whole arc, they're all probably sells. But again, I would just leave a comment on their video and see if they answer. And Korea says, what is the difference between the two Captain America? Shouldn't they both be first appearance? No, because they're both Steve Rogers. So that's why. And the first appearance, Steve Rogers goes to the Marvel Mighties. And it's not a first edition because it's not, a second one that's different. It's a, because there's multiple of them. Yeah, so that's why. And it's got nothing, which again, it's still doing well. It's still doing fine. He's supposed you should buy a Taco Bell I should buy a whole Taco Bell when I reach $1.99. I actually had a dream last night that I bought a bar. I was dating this girl, and the dad was like a, like a laborer, works with his hands. He's like a man, he's like a man, and so and I see him starting to grill me like, what do you do? What's like trying to see does my profession have any value or worth? And I was like, well, I mean, technically I'm retired, but I did just buy that bar over there right next to the bowling alley. And then he's like, you bought the bar? I was like, I love that place. Yeah, it's a good bar. And I kind of left I didn't, when I just bought it, I left the workers there. I don't know if they just quit or not, but it's like, yo, let's all go to the bar. And I was like, okay, no. So yeah, that was a weird dream. I forget what this was in response to. Yeah, I don't know if I'd buy a taco. Oh, we got a Comey Skywalker saying, Randy, check my Facebook message. Let me know what's up. If you don't want to, it's cool. Have a good day. I will, a Comey Skywalker. Hang on. I don't know if they'll do they got a lot of gems. I don't know if they'll do that rate, but I will let you know. I will let you know, and let me know what you want to try to get paid in. So yeah, I'll get back to you. Azul Pobodinik says, is Elsa at 4K a buy? Or should I wait for a bit of a correction? I mean, if we're waiting long term and you have the money, and you're not gonna, I mean, it depends. If you buy her, and then she goes back down to 2.8K, are you going to be so upset that it affects your life? It's like, oh man, is that going to take up too much mental space? Versus if you wait and then she goes up and it's like, damn, now I have to spend this much. Whichever one hurts less, do that option. Cloud Shack says, I'm negative 89% RIP. Jamie Wood says, hey Randy, love your vids. I'm looking to sell my MC #1 secret rare for Omi. Dropped you a message on the Twitter. Jamie Woods, if you or anyone who is interested, I will keep you posted. Jamie Woods. Let's see what we got here. Can you let me know your name on the Twitter? Because that's gonna take a while. Yeah, let me know your name on the Twitter. Jamie Woods. Cloudjack says, I had a buy now, but a weird gray overlay was covering my screen. I couldn't actually click the buy now. What was it? What did it say? I secured a drop. Yeah, yeah, same. I'm curious to see what that was. K-Dot says, Todd or Ultra Rare Spidey? Probably the Todd. I'd put Todd as number 2, and Ultra Rare Spidey is number 3. Home My Life says, oh my god, I heard Poot. Lock4 says, what up? Good morning. Insane says, at topic, there will be a huge new Netflix movie about Ultraman. That could help, but in the end, bigger gamble than a Todd. Yeah, Ultraman, I think, is a bigger gamble. AR says, I think future corrections will take even less time. Today, it only took a couple of hours for the collectibles to go up. Next time, it'll probably take 1 or 2 hours, maybe. And Kobe Skywalker, thank you for the super chat. I did check that message, and I'll try to help. Cloudjet says, Chris Brown bought a tank, apparently. Random news of the day. Yeah, was that on TMZ? So TMZ is on I see it for 6 seconds on the hallway when I go out of the bathroom at the gym and I go back to the area. TMZ's on this thing right in front of a treadmill. And yesterday it says Easy E daughter praises somebody else's rap song, and it's like, how the fudge? Like, who watches TMZ to get news like, yo, Eazy-E's daughter, bro, she really feeling this new track about this other artist. Who? Okay, just I guess enough people are watching, and okay, you know what? That's fair. Enough people are watching. It's a whole subset of reality that I don't understand. Yeah. I feel like a boomer, as I don't really care. Damon says, what's your preference, investing comics or collectibles? Great podcast. Probably comics. No, I'm sorry. Probably collectibles. The comics I do think are slept on right now. But the collectibles are just fun. You could play with them in your showroom. You can't play with the comics in your showroom yet. You will be able to at some point. Kobe Skywalker says, Omi USDT, Cash App, or Zelle. Thanks. Okay, all right. Copy that. That might make it easier. Planet Vampire says, fun fact, Eddie Van Halen had a military vehicle and pulled it up to Fred Durst's house to get some gear back from him. Oh, that's amazing. Chris, Superman or R2-D2 long term? Somebody asked me that the other day. How's R2-D2 bigger than Superman? How? And I was like, Star Wars fans unite, bro. Like, Star Wars fans have a fudge ton of money, and they're older, and they can, they get in. Because again, they're into technology, they're into nerd stuff. They would love this. They would love this stuff. Excuse me. But I mean, and Superman's good too. But again, Superman's the most well-known. But, you know, how many people are just like, yo, Superman's my favorite superhero? I don't think a ton. I don't. I mean, the stories are okay. And dude, Earth 1 was so good. Earth 1, like that. Oh my God, that was a really good. Oh, it's good. That was so good. Sorry, but you know, R2, and again, he's not like if they would have done a Luke or a Vader for Star Wars, that would have overshadowed everything, probably even Walt. But yeah, these guys, it's hard. I don't know. You know, there's a lot of Star Wars fans, and it's not like, let's say on average there are more Superman fans because that know him, you know, whatever. But I guarantee you, the hardcore fans of Star Wars, there's a lot more of them than there are of Superman. So maybe R2, even though you got that 8.5% fee, I hate that so much. Yeah, I do hate that. Superman R2 long term. Ugh, I hate that fee. I want to say R2, but that fee that could be several hundred or even thousands of dollars in the future. Oh my God! So I would say it's a coin flip. Nick Crypto Learn says Buenos Tardes from Spain. Oh, Buenos Tardes. Is it? I think it's too early for Buenos Tardes. No, it's Buenos Tardes over there. So it's 11:23 over here. Yeah. Actually, Nick Crypto Learn. I had Erica Sadari on yesterday on the podcast, and she's from Spain, or not from Spain. She's like, pretty sure she's Italian, but she's living there right now. So that was fun. John Robert Ellen says, "Hey, Dark Sith Lord, just joined. I've been working on slotting Jamaica jewels in E2 for +2 Ether, and most of them are gone now. Have they been merged onto other properties? I don't know. I haven't had anyone say that they're gone after slotting. I don't know. That's a really... I got to take a picture of that because that's a really interesting... Hang on. Okay. Yeah, it's nuts. Yeah, and a buddy of mine says, I guess no one is dressing up like they're going to a cosplay convention and standing in line for 2 days to watch Superman movies. Good cause, a good point. Des says, finally got a comment today after L's all week. Nice. BB's Eyes says, congrats. Call me Skywalker. Thank you for that super chat, saying that you'd accept Omi, USDT, Cash App, or Zelle for cashing out gems. Ratino G says, thoughts on Nightwing? He's great. He's really, really great. I really like him. Joseph says, does Eazy-E's daughter know who her mom is? I'd imagine she'd know who her mom is. Vivi Vibe says, I have only landed 2 comics over the last 3 months on Vivi, and no rebounds ever, but I do well in blind boxes. Oh, very nice. Outside of the one that I got on Monday, I haven't gotten a drop in a while. Got one on Monday, and that was all I needed. Mohammed Subi says, love your work, Randy. I recently chose to get a low mint Todd rather than a Walt 2 weeks ago. It was a good decision. I guess low mint Todd. Yeah, I would. That's probably good. Low mint Todd's the first NFTs minted by Veve. Yeah, I think that was good. Thoughts on Nightwing is a good. Yeah, oh, Nightwing's definitely a good hodl. Veve Sigma says, love you, dude. Oh, well, thank you, Veve. I love y'all too. Love y'all too. Y'all are my base. Jesse says Veve vibes same. He generally does a lot better on boxes. I actually do a lot better on the comments. Yeah, I guess some people just, I don't know why. Motiva Production says, do you think any NFTs under 1,000 gems right now can reach 10,000 long term? If so, which? Under 1,000 that can reach 10,000. It would have to be something that's like 900. Like, I don't know. Maybe a uncommon Ben Riley, or a common or an uncommon Peter Parker. Like maybe I don't know. That type of thing is hard to say. If Tales of Suspense number 57 ever goes under 1,000, I would think that one. But I think that one's at like 1,200, give or take. It's that boy Kyo saying Cartoon Network stuff slept on. I felt like there won't be alternative versions of them. Only one version. Yeah, you're probably right. Like for the Marceline and that, there's probably only going to be one version of them. So that is a good call. Paul Candelaria says, I usually just win on blind boxes these days. Interesting. Jamie Woods, sorry, right name on Twitter is Woods. Just Woods. Oh, okay. All right, there we go. Okay. Services. Okay. We'll let you know. Okay. Moving on here. Anthony asks, what's the difference between FE and a first appearance? First appearance is like the first one that's ever been minted on the blockchain. First edition would be like if let's say for like the Cokes were also Coca-Cola, they had NFTs before, but these are the first ones on Veve, so that's why they're first edition. So that's why. Oh my lordy. I'm gonna also go back and I'm going to like. Well, I already liked my video, so if y'all can like my video, that'd be great. I don't know why that's pausing. You know, that'd be pretty cool if y'all could do that. Trying to X out of everything else. Okay. All right, moving on. Thank you for the likes. John Garrity says, what's your R2D2 estimate by end of year? I mean, it's really hard because he was so little for a while, and then he freaking shot up like a bat out of hell, bat out of heck. Let's take a look. See, let's go to the brands. Go to Golden Moments. Or two. I think there's 8,000 of them. Yeah, that's. The market's closed right now, so I'll try to get back to that in a bit. But 20K maybe, give or take. Zeno says Winnie the Pooh will destroy everything in the app. Maybe. Latino G is night. Yeah, Nightwing's a good model. Nick Crypto learns I'm British, living in Spain, Portugal next. Oh, very nice. Love the show. Oh, why? Thank you. Yeah, Azores is great. Portugal's fantastic. I love that place. Chris, I'll go for R2. Cheers. Frozen Founders, his thoughts on Buttercup from Powerpuff Girls. I really love her as well. Crypto Boys, no drops for 6 months. Damn. Horse on Jupiter says, what do you plan to do for the token transfer? How much plan to stake? I have 10 million in the app right now. And the other ones I'll sell as needed. I'm going to keep them on my trust wallets though. Where's the price going by June? Conservative prediction. June, 15 cents. Conservative. Credit Boy says, if we stake OMI in app, if a drop comes and we go in air, do we lose some OMI to be in queue? Stake OMI in app, drop comes and we go. What is in air? Or do we lose them? Can you retype that? I'm not 100% sure. I understand. Nick Riddle learns, what are your 3 best items from a drop? Yours are R2, Elson, Wally. I don't know. 3 best items from a drop. I never got any crazy things. At least the ones that I kept. Yeah, I never got anything crazy from the drops. But I will think about that a little bit more as I do my 1 hour Patreon member shout out. Reign supreme in your dreams, you'll never make me bow. Kick my ass, I'm world class and Super Saiyan now. You're starting up a fight that you just can't finish. Watch the little hearts as they scrape you off the floor. Think you're at your army, but you still can't win. Listen up, silly boy, cause I'm gonna show you why. Everyone should always check out and follow at HeyDavidDon and at KingMabs Forever on the Twitter, Standoff Chart and KingMabs on the Veve app, ChavvyCat5 as well. Kobe Collects and Omi Player 1 on the YouTube. Kobe Collects on the fridge handle. Powers of X #1 on the freezer handle. Got Kyle Willson, Wendy Stibalis, Golden Assets, Puddin' Cheeks, Veve Las Vegas, Taps Trades, Mars Davis, Legacy Bermuda, and Sody Pop Media on the YouTube as well. Got at EQ_crypto, at WetWizardVV, and at 1234CA3. Last one's for Gary O on the Twitter. DerekBrad.com/pages/VV-photography. How to see VV NFTs in real life. AfroDroidLegends.com, UseTakeGlassy.store, and WoundedWarriorProject.org are places you want to go if you want to spend or donate the hard-earned monies. I'm Egro. I see you with that super chat. Thank you so much with the pony. AffinityHypnotherapy.com.au is if you want to go to talk to somebody, if you need help. And then Charles Merkel. Subscribe on YouTube. That dude is the man. And then we got VV Vibes over yonder that you should subscribe to on the YouTube as well. Moving on here. Where was I? JPXD, my vault value is now 234,000. Oh my goodness. The vault value is, almost have $250 million just in that. That's nuts. That's nuts. All right, it's 11:32. Let's see if the market's open. Ooh, the market is open. All right, the Web Spider-Man. Let's see what that. Oh, there's no secret rares out right now. But the common is going for about $60 right now. That will 100% not be the case. Not be the case soon. Okay. Moving on here. Crazy Ox is next round. Uncommon Ben Riley versus first appearance Harley Quinn long term. Oh, probably the Ben Riley. Deathbeat says cop first Marvel comic and Fantastic Four yesterday. Time to hodl. Yes, yes. Motiva says, which Tales of Suspense do you mean? Well, I have the Tales of Suspense number 57. If that secret rare is under 1,000, that could go to 10,000 at some point. Now 52, I do have a couple of the common just to flip. John Garrity says thanks. Bangers at Masses. I got a Finn for 190 season 1. Wow, very nice. He Vibes says, how do you think the market will react once the Q drop system is announced? It's not going to work well for people like me that are usually pretty good and pretty quick. If you get a lot of drops now, you're not because you're quick, you're not going to get as many once that Q drops. Like, again, it's going to be random. But I guarantee the people that don't get any now, they're still not, because again, there's so many people in the app. They're still like, oh, it's still fresh. There's still bots. The bots are getting through. Like, they're just gonna be salty. Billy McCuddy says, sold my Ultraman during the bump. So he sold the Ultraman during the bump, and copped a MC1 common Bart and Homer Enterprise secret rare Day of the Dead secret. All right, hang on. Sold my Ultraman during the pump, and copped a MC1 common, a Bart and Homer Enterprise secret rare, and Day of the Dead. I think Day of the Dead only has ultra rare, but either way, that's fantastic. Cloud says at Bangers Mash, Finn is a great pickup. People so caught up in Marvel, DC, Disney, missing out on these early low mint gems. Agreed. Night Rider's the best investment on Veve right now for under 500. Zombie Hunter Spider-Man common, probably that. Maybe Ultra Rare Alligator Loki. And again, I'm Egro. Thank you so much for that super chat with the pony. Everyone remember that game Robot Unicorn Attack? It's like, always I wanna be with you and make believe with you. It was so good.
Maybe Vibe says, at Billy, that's awesome. I managed some nice deals once I sold my Voltron set during the pump 2. Nice. Credible says, when we stake OMI in the app and we are in a tier level and later a drop comes and we are in the queue for that drop, to get in the queue, do we lose our OMI if we get, or no. If you're staking, you're just staking, and that, yeah, you don't lose that. Radio Crane says, hey Randy, sorry if you answered this many times. For OMI, I'm planning on keeping on Bitforex or anything I need to do. No, you can just keep it there and you'll be fine. All Candelaria says, I got an ultra rare Dragon Girl. That was on the moment I got hooked. Buying low mints on the rest of them for the set felt so ridiculous back then, but it has now paid off. David Rose's mom, what up? Creative Voice answering questions, no problem. Red Joyce, what's your prediction for golden moments? Minimum floor of any of them in 3 months? I don't know, 4K? For any of them? I am Aggro says, hey babe, how are you? How are you on this comic week? Any luck? I got one on Monday, which was nice. Nemes says, Neems says, why doesn't the floor price of OMI not rising with all the new buying of gems? Don't they burn as gems? They are, but it's just right now people can't buy them on any really good reputable exchanges. It's very hard to buy on Bitforex. So yeah. That it'll moon once we get on new exchanges. Robert Desmond Warner says too few exchanges. I read it's Homer and Bart versus Elsa C3PO long term. Elsa and C3PO, or Elsa over Homer and Bart, but it maybe C3. Probably man. C3PO is probably the better one to get. Then Elsa, then Homer and Bart. David Rose's mom said if your account is mistakenly disabled, restricted, which they seem to continue to do inexplicably, is your OMI in the app also going to be frozen? For that period of time, yes, it is. Robert Desmond Warner says, they say having a bot doesn't guarantee anything. Probably not. Again, don't use them. Billy McCuddy says, you're right, Ultra. Yep. Zuma says, Randy, what do you think of the Eve statue? I think that because she was cool already, but then the physical statue was going to be paired with that, so I think it's even better now. All right, so hey Randy, love your tweets. What's your prediction on the Marvel Comics #1? I don't know, a couple 100,000 end of year. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. I have to bounce. I have a full day ahead. What's up, future millionaire? Actually, I am currently a millionaire, Gitso, but you say multi-millionaire or future deca-millionaire. Things are going well. Thank you all for the super chats. Thank you all for everything. VV Vibes, again, those alligator Lokis, you're good for a year if you send those on that wall. Ben Uncommon 990, a good buy for 1,000. It's okay. It's 3 digits, so it's probably fine. First ever Stamp Day of the Dead versus Adventure Time Series 1. That's a hard one. I want to say Adventure Time, but I could be 100% wrong. I'm out. Thanks for stream. See you. All right, thank you. And bye, guys. Meow, 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 meow.